He's on a mission.
Boy, but Mark is not checking up for anybody.
2 laps to go.
Mark Martin's driving that thing like it's worth $1 million.
And more. That's just the bonus that's $1 million.
Yeah, that's not counting the purse money, which is several $100,000. I haven't seen Mark drive like this in a year.
He has only led 42 laps. Jimmy Johnson led 263. Ricky Rudd led 49 laps.
And he's catching the cars in exactly the right places. He gets his nose down under him, puts the cars between he and Kenseth. 1 to go, baby. White flag. Mark, you are the man tonight.
Mark Martin has never won the Noble $1 million bonus. This is his 9th try at it. He hasn't won since April of 2002, agonizing years.
Boy, he's got just a little bit more traffic here. Here comes Kenseth.
A little bit for you. He's got a lot of traffic.
Kenseth is in worse shape. He's hung up back here as well.
Mark Martin has never won the 600 at Charlotte.
He has now.
Now he has. Mark Martin wins the Coca-Cola Racing Family 600.
Comes Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon and out. Jeff Gordon just
battle for fifth. Battle for fifth. And Jimmy Johnson ends up in 7th. Look at this group. Boy, that is a happy bunch.
Well, they split the bonus with Mark and the rest of that team. On Memorial Day weekend, a real racing veteran wins the Coke 600.
You've got it.
It's his 4th win here at Charlotte in 35 starts. 19 years of trying. Mark Martin has finally won the 600.
Uh-oh, where's he going here, guys? Where is he going?
I believe Martin we hadn't seen in a long time.
Darryl is a happy boy.
He's going anywhere he wants.
How about that?
Let me tear up this infield.
And you know what? These fans are loving it. I don't know if there's anybody here that didn't want to see Mark Martin win this race.
Oh, that's a great win.
It's his 33rd career victory, his 22nd super speedway win, and it's the 4th straight Ford win in NASCAR's longest race.
And I'm proud for Ben Leslie, his crew chief, never won a Winston Cup race. Remember, the crew swap with Kurt Busch and Mark Martin at the beginning of the year. Both these race teams are better. Listen to them.
$1 million richer is this woman right here, Janet Hogan of Sterling, Virginia.
Look, did you see that face?
Dick Bergeron with Mark Martin's crew.
Ben Leslie never won one of these things as a crew chief. How gut-wrenching were those last 5 or 10 laps?
It was terrible, especially to be up against Matt Kenseth, who I was fortunate enough to be involved with when he won the Coke 600. And as it worked a year, I knew how good he could get up on the wheel. I mean, it was something that it was real gut-wrenching because Matt actually was a little bit faster. Like I say, I'd like to take this second to dedicate this race to a real good friend of mine who died about 2 weeks ago, Big Jim Clodfelter. This race is for him.
And this place is full of people from Kenseth's pit and from Mark Martin's pit. The whole Roush organization is crowded around. To Matt.
Well, Dick, Matt Kenseth nearly pulled off his second Coke 600 victory. Lap cars get in the way, Matt.
Well, a little bit, you know, but they're racing for position too. So in that position, you gotta get everything you can get. Real proud of my DeWalt guys. We had an uphill battle all day, and I think we broke a valve spring or something right at the end, and I had to let off the gas real early. So I thought like we had a little bit better car than Mark, but he had a good car, and I'm happy to see him win. Maybe I'll put him in a better mood.
Certainly, though, definitely, I think that'll happen. We might see a smile from Mark, but certainly Roush Racing had a great night tonight. General must be smiling.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we ran really good. I mean, we were a threat to win it. The 48 was definitely the class of the field and has problems in the pits, but the 6 was there all night. We were there all night, and I feel real good about our DeWalt AT&T crew. They did a good job.
Matt Kenseth, second top 5 in the Coke 600.
Now, let me get this right. Matt thinks he broke a valve spring. Darryl thinks he broke his money clip.
But I like what he said. Maybe Mark will be in a little bit better mood now.
Show me the money.
I love it.
Following the money trail to victory lane.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm happy for the fan. I mean, you think about it.
Kenseth second, as we've seen. Ricky Craven finishes 3rd. Ricky Rudd is 4th. Jeff Gordon 5th. Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Michael Waltrip, Bill Elliott, Rusty Wallace are the top 10. Dick Bergeron's with the 3rd place finisher.
And Ricky Craven has just sat on the roof of his race car, not feeling well. How rough a run was that?
It's great when you're disappointed with third, isn't it? You know, I wanted to win this race so bad. I circled this race back in January. This is the one I wanted, but we came up short, so I'm going to have to get Mike his Southern 500. And we're in the No Bowl race in Daytona, so that's always exciting. And anybody can, you know, use a little extra cash. And Winston's been quite generous. So it was a great night, a great effort. I mean, I'm so proud of these guys. We're running in-house chassis. Yates has given us awesome power, and they make it pretty easy on me.
If you're wondering how demanding this is, take a look at this man's face. To Matt.
Well, Jeff Gordon, where do we begin? What a night of adjustability for you and this team.
Well, I'll tell you, it's just a great effort. I think this shows a lot about, you know, the strength of this team. I mean, they're not going to give up, and a top 5 right now means a whole lot to us, and I think I showed how much it meant to me when I was battling Stewart and Rudd there at on the last lap. That was a great battle. I had to run them down low. I mean, when you got a No Bowl million on the line in Daytona for the Pepsi 400, can't give up those top 5s. And thought I had a shot at Rudd for 4th, but guys just did a great job adjusting the DuPont Chevrolet. Just can't thank them enough. It was an awesome night for us.
What about a wild run to the finish?
You know, I mean, these days you got to battle hard for every position, and you know, just thank God that it was a safe race. And me and Stuart were bumping and banging. I love racing him. I don't know if he was upset at me there or not, but I think when he cools down, he'll know why. But why we had to race like that. But you know, I just can't thank DuPont and Quaker State Pepsi, GMAC, Fritos, and Tropicana, everybody on board here, Lowe's. I thought Jimmy's going to win that thing tonight. It's unfortunate to see him fall back there, that pit stop. But it was a great pit stop there. That last one got us up in the top 5, and the adjustments were perfect. If I could just got a little bit better track position, we'd have been styling.
In 19 starts at Charlotte, Jeff Gordon earns his 10th top 5 finish.
And as he said, he got that 5th place finish, which puts him in the No Bowl 5 at Daytona. Welcome to our Coca-Cola Racing Family 600 post-race show, where Mark Martin and a lucky fan are each going to get $1 million bonus for winning the 600 here at Charlotte tonight. Victory Lane has been moved from his traditional position behind pit road out to the front straightaway, so all the fans can enjoy it. For the first time in 2 years, Mark Martin is going to climb out in our Circuit City Winners Circle.
Terrific, man. Terrific.
All right, Mark Martin celebrating with his son, Matt.
Janet, where's Janet?
Mark, you get $1 million bonus, but perhaps more importantly, last year people wrote you off. They questioned your will to win, and here you are in victory lane.
Right here now. Right there. Now he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. But I'm giving most all mine away to these guys. I told them they could win that race. They could have most of my part of that money, a big part of it. I might keep just a little bit. But I can't win in a slow car. And this Viagra team, they buckled down. They put me in a race car that could win. They gave me the lead with 4 tires. And everything was perfect.
Well, let's talk to the newest millionaire. How excited are you?
I don't even know what to say. It's hard to believe, but I've been saying it all week. We're going to win. I said, Mark Martin's going to win.
Can he drive or what?
And now, Mark, you said earlier this season you thought a win was around the corner, but the wins are not guaranteed. Will you savor this one? It's been so long.
I don't know if I'll ever win another one. You can believe. I'm going to party all night, and I don't even drink. We'll have lots of Gatorade, and just want to thank, you know, the Maxwell House and the Kraft brand and Goodyear for such a great tire, and Ford Taurus. Gave me the lead, though. They're the ones that won this race.
But, Mark, personally, is it vindicating for you after you were written off?
Nah, I don't know how we're going to win over. We got to start studying tonight.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Mark Martin in our Circuit City Winner's Circle. Circuit City, we're with you. Boy, that clock turns back to 0 pretty quickly, Darrell.
It's a typical driver. You never can enjoy this one because you got to worry about the next one.
More to come.
He'll study while he parties, though.
That's right. We'll be right back. 263 laps. Ricky Rudd led nearly 50, but Mark Martin was the man in front when it counted. He'll win the winner's share of the purse, plus at Winston Noble $1 million bonus. First win in 2 years for Mark Martin. But how about the man who broke the Ironman record tonight? Ricky Rudd is with Dick Berggren.
Ricky Rudd, you had a real nice run tonight. What was it like out there?
Well, through the checker flag about the middle stages of the race, we might have had something for him, but we didn't. We got pushing real bad at the end. Worst we've run all night was right at the end. That was kind of our luck, but you know, we had a chance to look like to move into third, and then caught Craven in our front end, started pushing really bad, and then we had to hold off Gordon and Stewart, who were coming pretty hard.
The Ironman, you don't even look tired, are you?
Not really. You know, it's pretty nice. Had the AC going tonight. Had it on cruise control. It wasn't that bad.
Congratulations on a great night. 4th place for Ricky Rudd.
Dick, Jimmy Johnson led 263 laps. The dominating race car didn't win. How disappointing, Jimmy.
It is. It's very disappointing. And, you know, when we won California, we led a lot, but we weren't the dominant car. Kurt was, and he didn't win. So there's a lot of times in the sport where the dominant car doesn't win. It's the smartest guy. And I made a mistake at the end there and slid through my pit stall, trying to get everything I could on pit road.
That was the backbreaker?
Yeah, that was it. I mean, track position is so important. Our guys have been nailing the stops. Whoever came out in first or second on that restart was going to be the one who brought home the trophy, but a small mistake cost us.
Jimmy Johnson scores his 8th top 10 this season. Dick?
Robbie Gordon right now is getting some ice cold water poured down his back. They worked on his leg a little bit. How you feeling?
I feel okay. You know, I'm obviously a little tired, or a lot tired. It was very hot today. Biggest thing was the cramps. I got a cramp in my stomach at one time, and then I got a cramp for like the last 30 laps in my right leg. And, you know, we knew we had to score some points here. We knew we had to run hard and score some points, and we made up a couple positions there at the end. So, you know, I'm very proud of everybody here on the Singular team and everybody over there at the IRL team that did that car today. You know, we thought we were going to have it for them, and we just came up a bit short in both ends. When we got our car right, we were as good as the leaders, but here for a while, as soon as it went dark, I was extremely loose, and that just wore me out for, you know, 2 full tank runs. I was turning more right than I was left.
How long would it take before you're ready to go race again?
Oh, no, I'm going to be wounded for a while. You know, hats off to Tony. This is a lot of work, and, you know, we had 2 good runs. We got inside the top 5 here for a little while. We got inside the top 5 over there for a little while. A little disappointed with our finish at the Indy 500, and, you know, we just missed it a little bit here. Gil Martin, he definitely knows how to tune on this car. You know, we were tight. I begged him to free me up, and I was just a little bit too loose for 2 runs there. He got it really good at the end where I was able to get a lap back from Jimmy Johnson, but, you know, it was a good day. Thanks, everybody from Singular, for allowing us to do this, and Richard Childress Racing and Richard Childress for coming down and calling the Indy 500 for us. It was a lot of fun.
Congratulations. Indy 500, Coca-Cola Racing Family 600, all in one day. To Mike Joy.
8th at Indy, 16th at Charlotte. 1,100 miles of racing today for Robbie Gordon. A lot of fireworks and a lot of Jack.
Get that right.
Have you looked down through the final standings?
A lot of veterans in that top 10. Mark Martin, Ricky Craven, Ricky Rudd, Jeff Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Bill Elliott, Rusty Wallace. They're all there.
And a lot of fellows who weren't great at the start of this race in broad daylight.
What I love
out at night and come to the front.
What I love most, though, is the emotion. The emotion of Mark Martin winning his first race in 2 years. The disappointment of Jimmy Johnson losing a race that he dominated. So much emotion in the top 10 or 15 guys there. Robbie Gordon, you know, disappointed with his finish at Indy, but seemed to be happy with tonight. Probably just because he made it.
And, you know, the irony of Jimmy Johnson losing this race, it sounded like he needed a caution because he didn't have enough fuel to go the distance. He contributes to a caution.